Hey, what's going on? This is Cabry Mills. Once again, I am your brother, the rapping real estate investor. Back one more time for a quick gem. Here to share some knowledge, share some of my experience, share some of my wisdom. And you can take it to leave it. Hopefully it adds some value to your life. But, I'm just trying to help out where I can. Now, before we get into all of that, the sun's kind of blocking. Let's get there. Okay, before we get into all of that though, let's start it off right. We gotta let them know why they call me the rapping real estate investor, and that's cause I told them I'm the truth. I don't need no booth. I get loose. Yeah, they get kind of confused, like how you do that there. It's not fair. Yeah, I'm kind of rare. I'm like a bear in the jungle, boy, don't come near. It ain't nowhere fair, yeah. I'm kind of getting out of there, out of the space, man. I'm out of place, out of the race. I won it then, and I've done it, man. Anything I do, I'm trying to keep it 100, man. About to touch 100 grand. I can knock off 100, man, with one shot. Yeah, I shoot to kill. What you want to do, I do for real. I'm just playing, man. I ain't here to rap for you, man. I'm just here to rap with you real quick about investing, particularly in real estate. And today, this is a video to kind of give you a way for you to have some resources to look into if you want to start investing in real estate. Say you're just getting going. There's a lot of ways that you can find potential deals and opportunities, but I'm gonna give you a couple easy ones that are low cost. They don't cost anything to actually find these opportunities. Takes a little time, takes a little dedication, but if you really want to find an opportunity, and this is also cool because if you don't have like good credit, if you don't have a lot of money there, you can get into some creative financing opportunities as well. But one, I would say go to Zillow. Now you can go to the for sale by owner or for rent section. If somebody has a property for rent or for sale, I recommend you go to properties that have been listed for sale for, at least like 30 days. Usually those people are a little bit more motivated to get the property sold. And when you go to them, I would recommend that you just ask them if they would do a owner finance, because even if you could get a loan, it's kind of works more in your favor if you can just work out an agreement with them, because the terms are more negotiable. The amount of down payment, you don't have as many closing costs. You don't have a lot of stuff that you have to go through as far as getting a conventional loan or a mortgage through a bank or some mortgage provider. So I recommend going through now, and I think I talk about this on another video as well, where you probably need to talk to, I recommend 100 people. Now that I don't think you should go and have an in-depth conversation with 100 people, but you should look up 100 properties or 100 potential opportunities that you would like to purchase, and just reach out to the owner, say, hey, would you be willing to sell or finance, and or ask them how much down if they were required to sell or finance. And the majority are all going to say no, but you will get some people that will entertain that. They'll probably ask you how much money you got and probably want to know a little bit more about you. And it's kind of just a negotiation at that point. And if you could come to terms, you'll be able to find a good opportunity. So that's on Zillow. And then I would say, if as another option, and this could actually be a part of the 100 too, I would say go to Facebook Marketplace. Same thing, either properties that's for sale or for rent. Reach out to the owner, shoot them a quick message, make sure, see if it's available, and then just see if they would be willing to sell or finance. Again, say sell or finance. A lot of people say rent to own, and rent to own they're not the same thing. First off, second off, that just doesn't sound, it's not appealing and it doesn't benefit you really. Like, you're kind of taking the L if you're trying to rent to own, because you're really gonna pay more for what the property is worth. And when you do this as well, another thing that I suggest that you do when you're talking to the owner of the property is say, hey, to make it more enticing and a little bit more attractive for a seller finance, because most people are going to want cash up front, of course. Now, if they're renting a property, tell them this. Say, hey, well, you can get this lump sum of money right now. You'll still be able to get the monthly income as if you were renting the property. But the beauty of it is you don't have to worry about any maintenance, any repairs. You don't have to worry about any taxes. You don't have to worry about anything with the property, because now that's all my responsibility. I'll take that on. time as the new owner. You will still get more money up front than you would if you were renting it, and you will still get long-term income, and you won't have to pay taxes on it. Because you'll be getting it over time. So that's how I will come at them if they're a renter, and pretty similar if they are they're looking to sell the property. I would just say, hey, if you sell the property outright and you got a big check, especially say they bought the property years ago and they bought it for way cheaper, and now it's went up, drastically in value. They could be paying a lot of money out in taxes, and they could avoid that by just allowing you to owner finance it and then pay it off over time. And that way, they save in taxes. They get monthly revenue, and then also they still don't have to worry about any maintenance or anything. It's not like they're renting the property out because you are owning the property, and they still get some cash up front as well. So those are a couple of quick tips that I would advise for anybody who's, don't have a lot of money. They're looking to get into investing, or they're looking to get into real estate, because the beauty of it is once you have that owner finance deal, you could it could be your property if you want. You can rent it right back out. Usually a lot of times with these, you're going to pay more than you would if you had cash. Cash is king, and if you got cash, you can get better deals, of course. But at the same time, if you don't have cash, you can be able to start getting some rental properties and stuff like that, putting tenants in. If you get the property, if it needs some work, that's another thing you should look for when you are looking at these properties. Look at properties that look like they need some work, or they're a little distressed, because then you can get a better deal and have a little bit of equity in there as well. And if you can add some value to it, and then you can fix it up, paint, carpet, fix whatever repairs, put a tenant in there, and then go and do it again. And then you'll start having these properties. You'll start building up a portfolio of your own, getting some cash flow. You'll be financially free in no time. I mean, it sounds, easier than it actually is, but you can definitely do it if you take the steps, and if you dedicate it and focus. So again, that's my tips for today, and just go out and make it happen. And till the next time, exercise your body, exercise your mind, exercise your spirit, exercise your grind. I'll holler.